Welcome to the cottage, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope you're feeling well. I am doing. This is part 2 of eclipse season survival. And really documentation, field notes, I guess we could call it field notes of eclipse season. Okay, here we go. So I'm sitting here trying to listen to the silence. I hear background noise. I hear annoying neighbor dog barking. Not my favorite. But go beyond that. There's going to be a different sound that comes through in the silence during eclipse season. I want you to take notice of that. The truth waves that come through during eclipse season in the silence is going to bring you so much wisdom. And what you hear in that silence, I want you to really contemplate on that. I did that in the last collective reading that I did for the eclipse season about coming back to your meditation practice and coming back to your contemplation practice, but really just paying attention to what comes through in the silence during eclipse season. So if you're feeling overwhelmed right now, I want you to turn off your phone, turn off the ambient noise that you have, the music, if you can get outside, and add that to your contemplation practice. I want you to listen. What is the wind saying? What comes through you? What parts of you are coming through you in the silence? And then also, you'll be able to notice in that silence any energies that could be encroaching upon you that you need to handle, where you need to set a boundary, where you need to do I do not consent practice. Staying grounded in your sovereignty right now is really going to help you, help us move through eclipse season. And remembering that I am sovereign. I am free. You are sovereign. You are free. And remember, which I talk a lot about wholeness, but I think that maybe I don't talk more about what's really important about wholeness is that it is a journey. It's not a journey that you're broken. Because you are already whole. You are ultimately powerful right now. The only way or reason you're not is because you gave it away. Because you that don't deserve it, right? Your thoughts, your emotions. You need to reel it back in. Reel it back in, please. Reel it back in. That's another thing in that silence. Reeling your energy back in. Places maybe where you put it that maybe you shouldn't have. Okay, we all make mistakes. But energetic hygiene is going to be very important right now. So just keeping your intake. Make sure that your intake, what are you intaking? More than usual, to pay attention to that during eclipse season. You really want to take notice. And then maybe, limiting screen time. I know as a creator, I'm always on my screen and researching, teaching, and following up with clients and learning and things. I even have to intake my screen time. Limit my intake. And I know for some of us it's hard because we're on a screen a lot because that's how we work. It's through our screen. However, just taking note of that and doing what you need to do to find this stillness to get back into your flow. Because right now, we're not pushing, not holding on. We're in an in-between void. So do what you need to do that allows you to feel more powerful, more still, more grounded, and more able to be in a space of acceptance. Because in that, there's a great power in radical acceptance. Acceptance of what has happened thus far, or what is being shown up during this season. And that will give you clues on where and how you need to approach moving forward, or maybe shift your perspective, or shift where your energy is going, or shift how you look at a situation. All those things have power. But the main thing to remember here is that you are already whole. There are things that you are healing, yes. But don't get it backwards. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it twisted. You are already whole. It's an illusion that you don't have wholeness. And that's really what needs to be looked at. That's really what needs to be looked at. And think about that too during the eclipse season. Is coming back to your wholeness, coming back to your center, and then allowing yourself to make adjustments as needed. Where do you need to make adjustments? Where have you given yourself too much? Where have you depleted yourself? Where have you done that to yourself? Right? Stop blaming. Stop looking on the outside. Because ultimately, nothing out here on the outside has any power over you unless you give it. And also, if it doesn't exist in here, truly doesn't exist. Doesn't. Remember that. Really, hear what I said. If it doesn't exist within, it doesn't really exist. So stop looking out here for the answer. Stop looking out here for the person, the place, the this, the that, the whatever the fuck, to give you what you need when you're the only one that can do it. Okay? Remember that. If it doesn't exist within, it doesn't exist. Because, my friend, I'm just reminding you that the entire universe exists within you. You are the universe. You are just a beautiful fractal and expression of that. You are the divine. You are you want to call it God, goddess. You are that. You're expressing itself in human form. But you are the universe. Okay? It's inside of you. So that might be helpful to use in your meditation and contemplation practice. So if you're feeling frantic, disconnected, overwhelmed, get still and just remember that. Be sovereign that you are. Stay feral. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.